Hey guys, a very good evening to all my crypto believers. So, have you been curious about what's happening in the market? Don't you worry, the coin monks got you covered. Okay, so before starting with the updates, let's quickly quote today's headlines. Shiba Inu gains 10% in 24 hours as Ethereum whale buys over $11 million in SHIB. Dubai regulator announces new regulations for investment tokens. Alien Worlds takes the helm as the top blockchain game, approximately 11 million daily transactions. South Korean pension fund to invest in Bitcoin ETF report. So let's start off with our video. We all can relate to the pain of getting rejected, can't we? Yeah, it feels really bad. Some move on, but some get depressed, and at the same time, some reach new heights. Seems like after getting rejected by the love, not really, of course, that's a joke. Elon Musk, Shiba seems to have followed the latter. So, starting with the headline. Shiba Inu has seen a substantial surge in value over the last 24 hours as the decentralized coin approaches $0.00005. It's worth noting that on October 26, 2021, an Ethereum whale bought 27659255303 SHIB tokens, which is worth around 1,15,10,207. According to transaction records supplied by whalestats.com, one individual whale presently owns about 1,34,48,334 in Shiba Inu token, leaving many onlookers wondering if another price rise in either direction is inevitable. For a brief period on October 25, the SHIB's 24-hour trading volume briefly topped that of Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization and the network upon which it is constructed. Indeed, the increasing trading activity in SHIB during the previous 24 hours coincided with Ethereum's highest ever weekly closing in the cryptocurrency market. SHIB increased by more than 50% on Sunday, reaching a new all-time high of $0.000044. Inflows of $4.64 billion during 2 days on October 23 and 24 fueled price gains, bringing the total amount of money in the market from $11.02 billion to $15.66 billion. Despite Elon Musk's latest rejection, major spot markets are still trading at an all-time high for the cryptocurrency. According to coinmarketcap.com, the cryptocurrency is currently trading at $0.00004205, up 10.15% in the last 24 hours and only 49.79% in the previous week, with a market capitalization of $16.6 billion. It's worth noting that the price of SHIB has risen significantly in the last 7 days from $0.000028 to $0.00004205, a significant increase. My God, these numbers. Well, now moving forward, we all know many of the countries have started acknowledging cryptocurrencies and at the same time made laws on them. Looks like Dubai regulators have joined the same team. This constitutional stuff and crypto together can be a great option too. The UAE continues to be one of the most friendly jurisdictions worldwide for the digital asset industry. I personally am amazed. Are you too? Do tell me in the comment section. So, our next inscription is, as part of its efforts to boost the digital financial and technology environment while also addressing market players' requests and requirements, the Dubai Financial Services Authority (DFSA) has established a regulatory framework for investment tokens. The DFSA is an independent regulatory organization in Dubai that is in charge of monitoring and regulating financial services firms who seek to do business there. It also issues licenses and oversees the regulation of their goods and services. The DFSA's legal framework defines investment tokens as either a security token or a derivative token, according to a report by Emirates news agency WAM. The construction of a new regulatory structure is the first step in the DFSA's digital assets regime, according to the study, which incorporates the recommendations given in consultation paper 138, which was issued in March 2021. The public was invited to comment on the DFSA's plans to regulate security tokens in the consultation document. The Financial Authority in Dubai, as reported by Cointelegraph in March, invited members of the public to submit views on broad guidelines for cryptocurrencies classified as security tokens. The investment token structure is intended to protect investors while also providing legal certainty to market participants. It lays forth the types of investment tokens that are allowed and that can be published on a digital asset exchange in the Dubai International Financial Center, as well as other details. The DFSA is also developing proposals for unlisted securities that are not covered by the regulatory framework for investment tokens. Cryptocurrencies, utility tokens, and certain stable coins are expected to be among them. In the fourth quarter of this year, the DFSA is anticipated to release a follow-up consultation document. So moving on to our next news, the alien world has taken over the world. No, don't be afraid. Let me complete it first. The alien world has taken over the world's crypto games and become the top blockchain game. Interesting, isn't it? Well, every day I learn something new and I hope so do you. So do tell me in the comments if we, coin monks, ever helped you out in learning something new. Hence, our next inscription is, alien worlds have risen to the top of the blockchain gaming rankings with approximately 11 million daily transactions and over 7 lakh monthly active users. This study was carried out by DappRadar, a renowned platform for decentralized applications which tracked on-chain smart contract activity. NFT artist Mac Infeld applauded Alien Worlds for gaining traction in less than a year, saying, "The Alien Worlds community has successfully inspired a generation of blockchain gamers to engage in the same intense cooperation and competition, mining, fighting, playing games, and participating in governance that is found in any earthbound community." Alien Worlds is a blockchain-based game in which players use NFTs to play games, vote in elections, stake Trillium tokens on planets, and run for planetary council. In addition, this game is built on a competitive DAO framework that motivates and engages participants on Planet DAO, the virtual home. There are 3.6 million registered users on Alien Worlds. Because it has over 3.6 million registered NFT aficionados and game players, the blockchain-based game's popularity has not gone unnoticed since it was introduced in beta version in 2020. Kevin Wong, a partner at Longlink Capital, made the following observation. Alien Worlds started with a vision to make the most of NFTs and blockchain technology by building a social and economic structure that gamers could explore and enjoy in many different ways. NFTs have swept the board in a variety of industries, including gambling. For example, WWE, an American integrated media and entertainment business best known for professional wrestling, stated in August that NFTs inspired by 16-time world champion John Cena would be featured at the pay-per-view event SummerSlam. NFTs are blockchain-based owned digital assets whose value is predicted on their rarity, as the tokens are non-divisible and must be purchased in their whole. As a result of their scarcity, these characteristics provide NFTs inherent worth. So now moving towards our last segment for today, we'll cover a very interesting step taken by South Korean authorities in bringing out a very fair use of funds for pension. Let's have a look at it. After consulting with domestic asset managers, KTCU aims to invest in Bitcoin ETF products according to reports. The Korean Teachers Credit Union, that is the KTCU, a public pension fund in South Korea, is apparently considering investing in Bitcoin through a crypto exchange traded fund ETF. According to local news media, the Korean Economic Daily, KTCU, one of South Korea's major institutional investors, is considering investing in a pure Bitcoin ETF or Bitcoin-linked ETFs in the first half of 2022. According to the report, KTCU is considering investing in a number of Bitcoin ETFs, including those offered by Mirae Asset Global Investments, a South Korean asset management firm. In April 2021, the company's Canadian subsidiary Horizons ETFs released 2 ETFs that track the value of Bitcoin futures. Because there are certain well-made cryptocurrency-linked ETF products by asset managers like Korea's Mirae Asset Global Investments, a KTCU executive reportedly remarked, "We plan to invest in the ETF products after consulting with domestic asset managers." The official also highlighted Mirae Asset subsidiary Global X ETFs, which applied for a Bitcoin ETF with the US Securities and Exchange Commission in July. With $40.2 billion in assets under administration, KTCU is the second largest institutional investor in South Korea, according to the research. Alternative assets account for 40% of the pension fund's investments, with domestic and overseas stocks accounting for 10% and 9% respectively. The magnitude and other parameters of KTCU's potential Bitcoin ETF investment have yet to be determined. The announcement comes as global pension funds become more interested in having exposure to cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and key companies in this space. According to reports, the Houston Firefighters Relief and Retirement Fund purchased $25 million in Bitcoin and Ether last week. The Ontario Teachers Pension Plan Board of Canada took part in a $420 million fundraising round for FTX, a major cryptocurrency exchange, the company stated on October 21. So we will now wind up with our assessment for today evening and meet you all tomorrow with even more interesting stuff. Until then, you may consider joining our Telegram channel for free crypto signals. Visit our blog linked below for guides, reviews and tutorials, and subscribe to the channel and get daily updates about the crypto market. Lastly, with this little favor of coin monks, we hope you stay updated. Thanks for watching and have a nice day ahead.